Okay, so I hope this thing is working and you can hear me. And if you cannot hear me, tell me please in comment. So this is first time I'm making a stream, so I'm sorry if something doesn't work. So this is Unreal 5.6 and I downloaded it from GitHub because I wanted to see new features, and that's actually something I really like to do and do very often. And so here I already heard that there is a new UI and I wanted to try it, and I will like show it now for people who don't want to download and you know, like build the huge Unreal Engine build. So let's go. So that's the thing we will be looking at, this tab on the top. That's the new thing I found. Maybe there's other new things, but that's the thing we will look now. And if you remember, in the past it was like this. It was like this. So we had those buttons here. We have the perspective top button, view modes, show flags, and then different rotate, scale, stuff like this, and the camera speed. And that's more or less everything we had before. So now we had a lot more buttons. And so first of all, we have this button, which is more or less the same as this hamburger menu here, I think. No, maybe not. So you can choose those modes, the same as here, to know why they put both of them. And then you have a coordinate system, which is the same as this. And you can show and hide the transform widget. Not sure why. And actually you can do this with this command Q2. And then you have configure your gizmo. Normally those things you could make it in the editor settings. Now you can make it here. So if you use the new gizmos, you'll have those new gizmos like this. I actually don't really like them because like there's things that will not work with this new system, like alt, like with the old one, if you do alt drag, you like duplicate. And as I can see here, with the new gizmos, alt drag just does nothing, just rotates actually the thing. So I don't like them. And then you can also set this stuff here, which will actually in the rotate mode allow you to rotate like this in the screen space. Well, all those things existed, but they were in the project settings. And then you have those things here for the selection. They also existed, and they were moved from actually here, from the settings menu. Well, that's it. And then here, if you hold Alt Tab, Control Alt, you can see the explanation. What is the select? What is the translate? What is the rotate? Etc. That's new, I think. And then there is a learn more online, but if I try to click it, the menu disappears. Very clever. Okay. Then there we have the usual things: rotate, translate, scale, steps. That's the same as before, but they changed the icon. There's the snap, those things here. They're also, before they were here, and personally I never used them, but maybe somebody uses them. You can see them here. And then that's it. So those things in the past, they were here, and now they move it here. Okay, and then we have here perspective, whatever, like we had before. That was moved here. Here we have the camera speed, the same menu as before, but move it here. And here there is I found something really like cool in this menu. The new view plan. Before to change it, you had to change it in the project settings. You needed to restart the Unreal, and now it's here, and it's actually very, very useful if you are working with small objects, because like I will show you. If I go here, you see that it will disappear, like when you are near. That's the clip plane. And now you can just go here. Wait, where it was here. No, now it's this 10 centimeters. You can increase it or you can decrease it. And this way, it's pretty cool. It's actually I think, favorite feature of the new interface. It's pretty cool, and you can work with the small things like this without clipping. That's good point. And then field of view, same stuff. Bookmarks, that didn't change. I think camera speed. I think we also have camera speed here. Yeah, it's the same. So it's the camera speed, and I tried to check this checkbox, distance-based camera speed. I don't really understand what it's doing. And otherwise, probably, as you know, you can also change this number if you hold the right mouse button and use the mouse wheel. So like now I hold the right mouse button, and you see, and then my camera is a bit faster. I think that is better way to use it, but you can also use it here. And then we have our view modes, didn't change at all. We have our show flags, same as before. Then we have something that was, I think, migrated from the settings again. So you have the viewport stuff. Yeah, like you change it, it's orange now. Before it was shown here, now it's orange, like this. Then screen percentages here now. And it shows you some stuff here. And then mouse sensitivity, that's something different. Mouse sensitivity again, I don't know what it is. And then you have this menu that allows you to split your viewport. Yeah, there's cascade somehow. Wait a second. I'm not sure. Enable particle system load switching. Yeah, I think they just took the old menus and just put them here. Just changed the layout. I don't think they really changed the features of the menu. Probably there was some menu somewhere hidden like this. Or maybe it works with Niagara too. I don't know. Yeah, so I think this is not that bad. It's well, it's not transparent as it was before, the background. But basically, before you had those buttons with the transparent background, but as you can see, it was still like you couldn't click here. It was just transparent, and now it's gray like this. I don't know exactly what to think. And I think other thing, I had my plugin who normally was here after this thing, but I suppose the hooks, the name of the places to put those controls, they changed, so it was just put on the end of this list. Well, it's not that bad either. And then what I think is that there's a little bit too much things. So if your viewport is small, you start to lose stuff, and you start first to lose stuff like those steps that I think are pretty important, and those things I don't know if are very important. So it's kind of, I would prefer that they disappear in another order. But otherwise, that's the thing. And I see a comment. Yeah, someone says how to improve it, editor performance. That we have to check. I don't know. But on my PC it runs pretty good even if I have old PC. So maybe that works. So last thing I have to say for this stream. Anyway, hello everybody. I see there are some viewers. That's the first time I do a stream, so I'm sorry if that's a little bit rough. Last thing I would like to show is something that I discovered by accident. So if you go into modeling mode, then you have even more buttons here, and you can it's like an edit mode in Blender, you know, like you have object mode, and even it's called this same thing, object mode, and then you have the modes that when you can select vertices, edges, triangles, polygroups, etc. And it took me some time to like understand them, how it works, because I tried to like took this thing and select vertices, but it didn't work. And in fact, you need to create. It works with an object created with the modeling mode, or maybe you have to modify this object with the modeling mode for the things to work. We can actually even try. So if I take this and like I go into a sec. Model mesh. Ah, yeah. For example, something like that. And then if I go here now, no, it doesn't work. Well, so if we create something here, and then we put it here, and we say accept. And now we, in the modeling mode, we can directly edit it without choosing the tool. So we can like edit the geometry. And here, if I'm in object mode, it's like a normal thing. If I'm in the like polygroups mode, I can choose a polygroup and then like inflate it, rotate it. Like that. And I can choose another one. Probably I can choose two. No. So probably there's some bugs. 1, 2. Oh, yeah, I can. And I can edit that. So that's how it works now. Probably that will be improve it. And that's it. I didn't find anything else. So if you want me to test something, let me know now. Otherwise, I'll end. Okay then. Thank you for joining my first stream.